It's so windy. Is it ever not going to be windy? Wow, it's getting dark. Let's go check the clock. Replace our battery. $19? Maybe we should just keep this. Maybe we should just buy a new clock at some point. Put it up in our room. We're only getting 30 FPS. I may have to do some work on like trying to optimize the visuals to be a little bit better. Because we are tanking our FPS. We'll grab those drives. See, we're at 20. I'm taking this. All right, have a good day, Taylor. Thanks for stopping by. I'm taking this with me. This is coming along. We're going on an adventure. Not outside. That's dangerous. I seem to recall that originally there was a clock upstairs, but maybe there still is one somewhere. Just don't know where it is. We'll buy a new one eventually. Let's not worry about whatever that spooky sound was. 22? Alright, settle down, game. 23. I don't want to sleep. I guess that's fair. All right, let's bring this clock back down. There's an event that I've missed every single time I've played this game. And I don't want to miss it again. I don't want to miss it this time. It's important. So let's work on triangulating a signal while we wait. Oh, there's one. I wish we didn't have to wait for the whole cooldown before triangulating the signal. There we go, and then this one. There's the drone. Nice. It has a new sound. It sounds kind of spooky. Everything in the game sounds kind of spooky now. It's kind of funny. Excuse me? Hi. Oh, chat. Look at that. Get out of here. You're ruining the shot. Whatever. It could just stay there for all I care. Look at that, chat. That's beautiful. Is that drone just gonna stay there forever? I hope not. It's gonna be a great playthrough, folks. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Okay. It was still very short. It was still only like an hour long. But yeah, what do we do about this drone just kind of being here? Is it waiting for the data case? Can I, like, unhook this? No. Maybe we try to give it the data case and see what happens. Maybe that's what it's waiting for. So which data tape does it want? Does it want data tape A or data tape B? Does it really matter? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it wants both of them. Okay, it now has the data case. You can go, little drone. Do we have to recall it? Maybe that's it. Maybe it hangs out until it loads up. Until you load it up and then you get to send it back. I don't know. I'm starting to think, though, that it wanted both data tapes. Where did... Oh, no. Where did my data tape go? Where did my data tape go? Oh, man. Oh, there's a firefly in here. Nice. Alright. What's being said here? New daily task. 4 signals of level 0. Collect information about satellite. Send us the log tapes. 25 reward points each. Okay, so it does want both tapes. That's good to know. Four level 0 signals, huh? Okay. Well, let's start downloading this signal. There we are. Jupiter is benign. Don't lie to me, game. I've watched The Moon Wakes Up. I know what Jupiter is all about. Can we get this a little bit better? There we go. Perfect. So, where did my tape go? Well, I have bad news. We may only be getting one tape of information today. Hello? Do you have my tape? This is the 100% tape. Yeah, this is data tape B. I should send that back as well. And then we also have the zip drive. Notepad. It's gonna take me some time to... It's definitely going to take me some time to get acquainted to my new space. All right, is there a map? Oh, geez, yes, there is a map. Okay. So let's grab the notebook. Tear off a piece of paper. I don't know why it left my inventory, but that's okay. What? Name tag? What did I do? A name tag is a name for an item. It will display the name in the inventory and above the object in the world. Wait. Hold on. All right. Okay. Well, my plans for the mannequins have changed. Hmm. Yeah, all right. Oh, I can't wait for all the insanity that that's going to entail. Anyway, right. We have tasks to do. Didn't there used to be a format page thing that lets you automatically set the papers properly? Hmm. Maybe not. Maybe they got rid of that. Mike. We also have tape A, which... Wait, is it tape A or tape B? Tape B is filled by 100%. Tape A is filled by 0%. I thought we sent them tape A. Tapes are a crucial part of the daily task. You must send both tapes every day to complete the daily task. Make sure they are both full of data. Well, here's the problem. I only have one tape. I don't know where the other one went. If I do that, will it record on both? It will, even though this one already has data on it. That's good. That's good to know. So I have to use the MREs now. And then I have to eat the contents out of them. That's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not against it, but... There we go. It's definitely going to take me some time to get used to these controls. Alright, let's go to... Milk? Hold on. Mike? Yes. Mike Tango Lima. We need to put this in a better spot. Come here. No. These new stuff. All right. We're going to put it right there. I said we're going to put it right. I promise. I'll figure out the controls eventually. Probably. No, come on. I had it. I had it. What do we put it on the floor? That'd be pretty gnarly. No, why? There we go. That's a terrible spot for that. Alright. Maybe the floor would be a good spot for it. There we go. I actually kind of like that. Kind of. Except I can't see anything on it. Come on. Please, work with me. There we go. That's better. Mike. Mike, Lima, Tango. So if we hit Tango and then come back to Mike and Lima, I think that'll work. Alright, SV target Tango. Yes. Alright. Like how he just left the door hanging open. Alright, let's go. It's the early morning. It's pretty cool out, all things considered. Let's head this way. We should be able to get there before sunrise. I don't feel super comfortable using the, like, the turbojets on the ATV yet. Oh! I don't even know what I hit there. What did I hit? I don't know. This is going great. I'm at 32% health on the ATV. There we go. There's so many spooky sounds now. It's weird. And a little bit unsettling. Oh, this is the end of the road. Okay. Here we are. All right. So, and now what? The, that's interesting. I'm not copying that whole thing. Right? So do we have to use the floppies? I didn't see any floppies back at the base, though. This was bound to be an issue. We needed to have these growing pains. Let's head back to base. We'll get a floppy if we can find one or buy one. Maybe these aren't things that we're going to be able to do until like the second or third day. I don't know. What I do know is that we're going to have to repair the ATV. That's a given. Or we could just end up in the lake. That would be another solution to the ATV. Let's not do that. Let's head back to base. So for this first day, we may just have to settle with getting floppies to the good doctors. I'd really rather not fall to my death. I would appreciate it. Here we go. Here's the base. That fence is going to be super obnoxious. It means we have to stick to the roads with the ATV. As much as we can, anyhow. Oh yeah, I forgot about the car keys. We need those. Yeah, is there any ATVs? Is there any floppies just laying around? Here's a drive box. Yeah, the only thing is the zip. The zip drive. Yeah, that sounds like static. All right, let's work on a second signal then. This is going to be so slow. At least this gives me a reason to upgrade certain upgrades that we didn't really upgrade before. So that's good. No, it disappeared. That's what I was afraid of. All right, let's see what's out here. Here. Well, that's ominous. Let's not worry about whatever the heck that is. There we go. Don't you go away, Signal. We're so close. There we go. I think we got it. This is when it disappears. There we go. Nice. All right, we need to do some serious house cleaning here. It's so filthy and it's so messy that I don't even know where to start. Let's see, what else can we buy? Drive boxes, cameras. These were all standard from last time. Syrup bottle for medicine, heavy meds, first aid kit. Fresh car keys, cooking book. New glasses, a crank flashlight. A big flashlight. Data tape A and B, a data tape case. A data tape case lid. A bunch of floppies. Zip drive. A floppy box, fuses. Okay. Interesting. A crowbar, a digital map. A ball of red string? A swatter? Are we gonna have flies? There's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Let's get this set up. Oh, it's actually already pretty much set up. Oops. Go back. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nice. And then we'll adjust the frequency as well. Get as close to 100% as possible. That's probably about as best as we're gonna get. Okay. Man, we already need rest again. Let's try to get some of this trash out of here. So I'm guessing these, like, random trash piles have kind of replaced just, like, the random loose trash. Interesting. Hello there. I forgot about you two. Don't worry, we'll get you names eventually. We're at 20%, 20 FPS. We need to figure out how to fix this. Let's figure out the graphic options. Maybe we need to cut back on some of these a little bit. Shading usually takes a lot of oomph. Let's see how that works. It feels better, but my FPS is still really low. It could just be because of all the trash around. It's very possible. What else would be causing FPS issues? Volumetric lightning would. But I want the volumetric lightning. That's important. Whatever. We'll just deal with it for now. This is gonna take a while to download. Alright. So we can't even afford an item box at this point. A lot of times, like, initially you would, like, put a bunch of this trash into an item box. Also, give me this. Hold toolbox and hold left mouse button to fix. What are we, bashing it against it? Alright, sure, why not? There, we fixed it. It's a miracle. Do you have any info about crafting over here? It doesn't look like it. Okay. But yeah, it's odd, because the game was talking about floppy drives in the tutorial, or floppy disks, but it didn't actually provide me with any floppy disks to do my training. My daily tasks. No floppy disk in slot. Unless we gotta check out these areas a little bit more. There's a lot of random trash in here. Hello? A pipe bomb? Why is there a pipe bomb in this filing cabinet? File binder? What are these files? Are they something I can read? They may just be like, props. What's in here? Floppy disk green. Okay. Well, there's a floppy disk. More notepads and paper sheets. File binders. I don't know why I didn't think of looking in these. I just kind of assumed they would be empty. I guess that's my mistake. Alright, well, we have floppy disks now. I guess we go... Oh, we don't have any... We don't have any stamina left. I guess we're gonna have to rest for a while. Ugh, okay. I mean, I kind of figured today would be a wash. I'm still learning all the new stuff, how things work and interact with one another, so it's to be expected that there would be a growing pains. I'm not going to sleep all day, though. That's probably good enough. Why is it so windy? I wonder if that has something to do with the weather here at my house? That'd be a little bit suspicious, but we are under a wind advisory at my house. Maybe it's just naturally windy here. It's hard to say. It's just quite the coincidence that there's a lot of wind. And it's a windy day here. Alright, let's head back out to Mike. Or, no, Tango. Let's go. We still have some snacks from the MRE, so we're good in that regards. Might as well just head along the coast. There's no reason not to. Once I get into the rhythm of things, once I learn how to do everything once again, I'll feel more comfortable in my shoes, we'll say. There's that lake. I'm sure nothing bad will happen there. Okay. Let's see if we can figure this out now. Mike, Lima, and Tango. Those are the 3 satellites we have to hit. Okay, floppy goes in, and then we... SV request. And then SV eject. Oh, thank you. Wait, how do we know which one has the data on it? I guess we find out when we take it back, right? All right, SV target, Mike. Yeah. I'm glad we've upgraded our facilities. We no longer require paper codes. We have now expanded to floppy disks. Maybe in the next update we'll use CDs instead. That would be kind of funny, actually. And then the very last update, we'll finally get around to using, like, flash drives. Okay, there is a bridge over here. That's good. Okay, no, it is just ridiculously windy here for some reason. That's wild. Okay. So Mike and Lima are right next to each other, L and M. And I think Mike is the closest. Yeah. And then Lima is that one right there. Interestingly enough, we haven't had a satellite go down yet, which is kind of curious. I feel like one of these days I'm going to eject the floppy disk and it's just going to launch into orbit. Nah, I'm sure that won't happen. Nibble on what's left of our MRE, and then we'll head to the next satellite. Which is right down the way here. Should be right over here. Wait, hold on. What satellite was this? It's Charlie. Okay. I hope it actually, like, separates them in the thing. I'm gonna be really sad if I just, like, I have a rogue data that's just going to ruin my day. I don't know why I kind of just assumed it was Mike. That was my fault. I did that. Save error null, that's okay. Okay, this is Mike. It's gonna be even more disastrous if it just overwrites and doesn't save it all. You know, I didn't really think about that. What if you can only use one floppy disk per satellite? Oh, no. SV. Request. SV request. Yes. SV eject, and then SV target Lima. Lima was the other one, right? Yes. Okay. Let's go. There we go. It took some working, but we got there. And then this is Lima. Yeah. Ow. Hello, rock. You're extremely inconveniently located. It's almost like that rock is there specifically for people to hit. It probably is. Let's be real. Yeah, these first couple of days are just going to be a learning experience. We're just gonna have to deal. Just kind of committed, I guess, to putting everything on this floppy. Unexpected error. Are you okay, server? Okay. Okay, it's okay. We're okay. Alright, let's head back to base. I wonder why my ATV lights are flickering. I don't know. I thought it was because my ATV was damaged, but that's not the case. It's probably a graphical issue. I probably don't have a setting set up properly. Or maybe it's just because it's an unstable version. Who knows? Where's... I went past the base. The base is over here. And we can cross the river here. Yeah, that works. Alright, we're on the path that we came in on. There we go. A nice little fence around the area. I don't know how I feel about the fence yet. Time will tell. I saw those lights flickering. Okay. Let's take a look here. Media, components, viewer. Lima. I don't want to erase the data block. Mike and Lima. Move to buffer. Move to buffer. Let's put the other one in. Mike, Tango, Lima. So we need Tango. Let's erase this one. Move to buffer. Okay. And now we take this guy. We stick it in here. And then we move the data to there. Thank you, game. All right, so we now have the data drive. We now also have 3 of these. We need a 4th one. Do we have enough time to get a 4th one in 4 hours? Or do we just want to try to do the daily task next time? $25 reward points per dish. Okay. So let's see if I understand how this works. It's raining. Great. Actually, we should try to get another signal going. This way. So the big question is going to be, how do I get the floppy drive to them? Do I put it with the discs, or do I just load it onto the drone? It's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. But we're going to do some testing here while we wait for this to download. Because I think now what's going to happen is when we call the drone, it's probably just going to stay until we recall the drone. That would be my guess. That's my assumption, anyhow. And then we just load the drone up with whatever and go from there. There we go. All right, so while that's processing or finding itself, let's go call the drone. Look at that tree. Look at the bushes. They're freaking out. Dance, bush, dance. Drones can be used to send off the daily task items to sell items for points. Open the delivery drone access panel, then use the key to call or send the drone. Pull items in the drone sack, then use the keyboard again to send off the drone. Put items in the sack, you can use it as a normal container. For big items like the drive box, hold shift and... Okay, yeah, so I'm right. I'm understanding what the game is trying to get me to do. Maybe. We'll just do it like this. So then if we send it off with the zip drive, while we wait for that, we'll set this up. You could probably do this whole thing by sound. Now that they've added sounds to this. Just like sit in the spinny chair, toggle the knobs until you hear the right sound. There we go. Oh, what does that say? I can't even read what that message says. All right, 3 out of 3 satellites. There are no tapes in the package. Please provide us with the tape information. Well, I haven't done the tapes yet, so it's okay. But I should get points for just the drives too, right? This is really sensitive. There we go. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to get that done in time. So I think I am understanding it correctly, though. I just have to make sure I send everything. So are we just going to go another day without getting any points? I mean, we can't really send 3 signals because we don't have 3 signals to send. Or 4 signals. We have 3 signals. You know, we haven't checked out the fridge yet. Banana, a coffee, chocolate bar? Don't mind if I do. Delicious. Anything in the freezer? Shrimp package. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I still find it odd that this is up here and not down in the break room, considering they moved everything else down to the break room. Yeah, there's no way this is going to get done. This is what, day 2? We should have garbage bags in here. And an MRE. But mostly I'm interested in the garbage bags right now. Let's back up some of this trash. Look, it's a start. It is a start. I wonder if the broom works the same way as it did before. Is there a broom in here? Oh, there is. We broom the trash. Nice. Just like makes it free trash, which I don't really know if that's better, but maybe it is. Maybe it's fine. For now, we're just going to kind of pile the trash in the corner. I don't really know what else to do. I'd like to start cleaning up, but I need some money to actually start, like, buying the stuff I need to clean up. So, kind of in a little bit of a catch-22 situation here, since I was ignorant of the game's mechanics. Or the changed game mechanics. Oops. Ah, don't worry about that. Oh! Okay. There is a banana peel in there. I thought I saw that in there. Where did my broom go? There it is. I didn't know we were playing Viscera cleanup detail, but here we are, cleaning up the mess. I think I said that the first time I played this game too. It's so gross in here. Oh, that's fine. We're still only at 33% on this. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. It's too bad. Here, let's put something in the doorway. I've done this before. Something to stop this doorway from closing. That way we can take some of this junk out. I'm not really sure how these panels are going to work in the long run, but we'll figure out something to do with them, I'm sure. But we got to start cleaning up our workspace. We got to make it look nice. And that requires work, chat. Tetrahedron, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the party. I don't know, when you started talking in chat, I've been kind of focused on trying to clean up this mess a little bit. But yeah, we're in 0.9.0. We've been struggling a little bit with the new mechanics. About 2 minutes ago. That's fair. Yeah, we've been struggling a little bit with the new mechanics. It's important to keep in mind. I haven't played since 0.8, so this is still all new to me. And there's a lot of new here. So we're just kind of piling all of our trash in a corner for the time being. I'm sure that won't make me want to put things off later. File binder. Notepad. Nice. Get that out there. Where's my broom? My broom is here. Looks like a way bigger update than 0.8. Yeah, I agree. Lots of mechanical reworks. And it's important to keep in mind that I didn't play, like, any of the, like, 0.7 or 0.8 updates in between. So, like, a lot of things that they've changed and adjusted over the last year, I'm just seeing for the first time. So, that's exciting. There's floppy disks now. That's fun. Come on, cardboard. All right. Ooh. Oops. Let's not eat our broom. Yeah? All right. So we have 3 of 3 completed satellites. So we did do that correctly. That's good. We did mediocre. 0 out of 4 completed signals. Of course, it's super slow to do signals at the start, so that makes sense. 1 out of 2 log tapes. Mostly because I still don't fully understand that, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. But still, 75 points? It's okay. It's okay. Debug, good, bad, reply, type 1. Wise words. Yeah, it's an unstable version, though. So I expect oddities to be involved. I hear you, drone. It's okay. These stupid cloth panels. I hate them. I hate them, and I hate that there's more of them. There we go. They 100% added spooky noises in with the drone on purpose. Because they wanted people to freak out. Okay, so we have data tape A, data tape B, data tape, case, and lid. We have the zip drive, MRE, all that fun stuff. Okay. So we should be able to get out of here. Trash pile, please. Thank you. We should be able to switch out these data cases and send them out immediately. It looks like it's covered in blood. Blood? I think it's just the red lighting. It just makes it look spooky. It's okay. Alright. I really need to stop eating things. Alright. I'll turn this guy off. Set it there. Grab this guy. Set it here. Now, we're not going to yeet this guy into oblivion this time. Probably. No promises. Start that bad boy up. Nice. All right. So we should be able to take these and put them in the data case. Come on. We got this. Yes! Alright, how do we do this again? Hold on. Wait. Wait, game. Instructions. Hold shift and left mouse button. Okay. There we go. And now... Goodbye. Okay. Now we should get credit for that. Maybe not immediately, but we should. Ooh. Unknown signal, huh? Okay. Yeah, I am unsure if it'll give me the points immediately or if it'll wait until the end of the day. It's hard to say. At some point, something was creeping around. I know one of them was the drone. We should only be seeing 3 pings right now. Okay, the zips drive we can just plug into there. That's okay. Yeah, we gotta save the unknown signals. I don't usually make a point to save signals of just the random planets and stars you find at the beginning. I am gonna try to save the unknown signals so that we can process them later. I have a bad habit of not doing that. Alright. Save the signal. New signal added in glossary. Yeah, so if we save that signal, we should have a copy of it. Yes. Okay. Let's give it a listen, shall we? Of course, the world makes sense once again. I understand. I know exactly what was said there. Do not overload, it's not a game. Oh, alright. Just the casual get thrown around while the game's saving situation. Alright, we need to start working on another signal. This new signal process is so slow. Getting these signals. Finding these signals. I understand why they adjusted it. It needed to be adjusted. But it's still slow. That's why we have points that we can invest in upgrades, right? And of course, we're going to triangulate the signal and it's immediately going to disappear. The game's actually been pretty okay at not doing that so far. so far. I also don't think we've had a server break yet. Which is interesting. I wonder if they've given the servers a bit of a grace period at the start of the... Okay, well... Never mind. What the heck is this? In this minigame, you must build a pipe that goes through all the data packs. Use right mouse button, 1, 2, 3, 4. Click on the buttons in the bottom left to switch between the actions. Remove pipe, straight pipe, corner pipe, X-shaped pipe. To activate the pipe, click on the pink triangle in the top left. Use the slider to change the speed of the pipe. It's been a long time since I played Pipe Dream. But, okay. Oops. I want a corner piece there. Okay, do I just have to get it through the data packs? I think so. Game of the year? There we go. Nice. You have to find and match the equation at the top and bottom. Basically math, but only with ones and zeros. A table that can help you solve the problem. 1 plus 1 equals 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. 0 plus 1 equals 1. Oh, no. No. So this is 110. Or 101? Wait. One, 1. You know what? That's fine. We can just random guess that. 0, 0, 0. Okay. Whatever, game. Whatever you say. I will take your word for it. We're gonna need sleep soon. What happened to my signal? Wait. Excuse me. I was promised a signal. Oh, there we go. I just have to be aggressively mad at it for a second. All right, let's do the spinny thing. There we go. Now, it seems like the weather is bad, so everything's going to be shifting and shimmying around, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. There we go. All right, let's get some sleep, shall we? Now, we have 110 points. I want a crowbar. I will feel a lot better when we get a crowbar. And I also want an item box, if those still exist. They do. Yeah. Oh, I have to get it separate? Okay. The item box we're going to use to start cleaning up the nonsense in our base. And there is a lot of nonsense in our base. I just want to say. Alright, let's grab the broom and continue brooming. I just want the trash out of the main area. That's a good start. Goodbye, broom. I'll miss you. Hello. Give me my crowbar, please, and thank you. Get out of here. And come back with my item box while you're gone. Something holding this door open? Ow. I didn't mean to eat that. That random piece of organic trash. That's fair. The heck? I can't interact with that door. Interesting. Okay. I really thought I was onto something there. Maybe I was. I wonder if the drone's just going to ding there forever. I hope it does. That's the funniest thing. We just keep the drone forever. It's my drone. They don't want it. They don't get it back. Okay. Alright, now that we got that item box, we're gonna hopefully be able to roll through cleaning this mess up. I hope. Alright, goodbye. I mean, we could just pick up... Not enough space. What am I carrying that's so heavy? I'm carrying 3 MREs, and I guess this metal debris is heavy. Okay, fair enough. So if I pick it up, can I can just shift click it in. Yeah. Now, I could turn a lot of this into scrap. There's probably a logical reason to do that. Like, you can use scrap to craft things. I don't know or remember any of the crafting recipes, but they exist. They're things that we can do. Man, it's gonna take us a long time to do that, though. Wait. The battery's dead. Oh no. I left the lights on and the battery died. Well, how do we recharge the ATV? Can I still drive it? Oh no. Oh no. The consequences of my actions. There's got to be like a charge port or something on it, right? Object is too heavy. Of course it is. View steering. Zoom. Dismount. Toggle brakes. Are we playing My Summer Car? Do I have to find the specific thing to pull on to get the power cable? I don't know. Maybe we'll deal with that later. Let's see, is this downloaded yet? Not quite. Actually, I think this is going to be where we end the stream today, unfortunately. I know it's a little bit like a cliffhanger with my ATV. But, yeah, I have work tonight, so I have to get ready for work. Let's make sure the base is locked up. That way I don't come back to it being wide open and I forget about it. And it does mean that I'll lose this signal. Well, whatever, it's fine. November, Charlie, Romeo. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, folks. Save the game. Or this episode, this stream. I'm excited. I'm excited to continue playing this game. I'm curious to see what's going to happen in the future. I'm curious to see how everything's going to transpire. I'm curious to see how my shenanigans are going to cause problems. But that'll be for next time. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And until next time. Happy gaming.